Well, hey there, it is Joe with Sonically Disruptive. How is your day? My day is going well. Time to do an album review on the upcoming album from Dead Cross. It's released on Friday, which is October 28th. This is Dead Cross 2, and as you may have guessed, it's their second album. This features Mike Patton on vocals, Dave Lombardo on drums, you got Justin Pearson on bass, and Michael Crane on guitar. And this is a hardcore, pretty much. There's a ton of thrash elements, thus it's hardcore, and a ton of punk elements. So you get the hardcore thing right there. But you got all these different kinds of styles coming together in this chaotic, stirring mix of anger and adventure. And that's what this album really features. It's a ride, it's an adventure. If you demand beautiful music, like in a traditional sense, with these beautiful melodies and these soaring vocals or whatever is your interpretation of beauty, you may not find that here, because this, for the most part, is brutal. Like, not in a death metal-y sort of way, in a hardcore way. It doesn't let up. However, there are many textures. There are some nice layers, and although the production is raw, there are elements of there's atmosphere thrown in from time to time as needed by the songs, but there's a, like I said before, a chaotic nature that permeates through this entire album. And the sounds, the guitar sound here rips through your speakers. It kind of eviscerates your speakers, just the rawness that you hear. It's like you kind of feel like you're right in the room with them. And it's Mike Patton spitting out venom and vocals throughout the entire thing. You get a nice range like you normally do with Mike Patton. Now, you don't get the full Mike Patton experience. You don't get much of the beautiful singing that he can do at times. You get the pissed off, angry, just spitting out the lyrics Mike Patton, which works incredibly well with this. The album goes by in a flash. I didn't even look to see how long it was. I just know that it is fast. It's quick. I think there's 9 songs. Longest song appears to be about 5 minutes long, but it is incredibly intense. Now, mixed with Mike Patton's vocals, you also get bassist Justin Pearson, which is featured quite a bit here, doing a lot of background vocals, and he also has lead vocals on Christian Missile Crisis. And his vocals pair very well with Mike Patton's. Just a really interesting blend, interesting mix. And the guitarist here, while this was being recorded, was going through chemotherapy for cancer, and from what I read was very sick and feeling very bad, as one may expect. And you can hear it in this music. You can hear it in his riffs. There's a confusion, there's an anger, there is uncertainty, and it's all throughout his note choices here. You can tell the state of mind that he was probably in while creating these riffs, and it really adds just a depth and a realness to this recording that you may not feel if it wasn't for that. The guitars play a huge role here. The drums just bash you in the head. Great Dave Lombardo drums. Bass is incredible. This is one of those albums that it really feels like it wasn't contrived in any way, shape, or form. It's just like, let's make just a kick-ass hardcore album, and that's what they did. It feels completely in the moment, unplanned, and The angst you hear throughout this album feels entirely genuine. And that's important. And I feel, for the most part, you can tell. Now, some can fake it, but for the most part, you can feel and hear the genuine article when it shows itself to you. And this is the genuine article. Like I said, if you demand beauty, this may not be for you, but if you want a musical adventure that's going to punch you in the gut and just have you enjoying a angry, angst-filled, chaotic musical experience, give this a listen. Like I said, it comes out on October 28th, and it is Dead Cross 2. Check it out. It's good. Thanks for watching. See ya.